Welcome back to Cinema Flicks Music Picks. I'm Davey, your host with the most, the beast with the least. Least I can do today is just a short, it's for me, video to say thank you. 500 subscribers, my goodness gracious me. 500 plus, I think we're at 512 or something now. So, yeah, unreal. 500 people want to talk or listen to me talk about absolutely nothing. It's a bit like they say if you live on rabbit and rabbit alone, you would die of hunger because there aren't the nutritional things you need in rabbit, even though it's meat, to keep you alive. You'd still die of hunger in the exact same time as if you hadn't eaten at all. You would just feel full. That's essentially what this channel is, rabbit. So while I rabbit on, you've been kind enough to subscribe in your numbers, and it genuinely means a lot. I thought I would peak at around 12, but luckily it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Hello. Humour there too. Less than the saccharine. But sincerely, thank you for subscribing. It's made a happy man very old, and boy, what strange times we've had. What strange times we've had. We've been through ups, downs, and about the 14 chancellors of the Exchequer in the United Kingdom. Remember I said when I started this channel I wanted to bring down the Tory government? I think I've brought down 3 in that time. No. However, it's indulgent. It's very indulgent to just make a video saying I've got these subscribers and isn't that great? So I figured, well, what else can I say? And the number one thing on my mind is how to bring down more Tories. But number 2 is Ryan, who you saw on Erastic Camera video, you've seen him in an interview, you saw him recently on the Reanimator video. Great friend, terrific YouTuber, just all round wonderful person. Future Nobel Prize winner, future Grammy winner, but he won't attend the ceremony, he's far too cool for stuff like that. Ryan and I have been working on our series. You might remember me plugging the Jaws one last month. Jaws, but the worst one ever. Actually, no, it's Jaws. Jaws 3 is boring. If you can't be good, be interesting. Jaws 3 is just crap. Jaws 4 is fun. Grief dance, come on. I have a Bahama mama. So our latest episode 2, is One Missed Call, which is, see, this is my phone going, 2008, and it's a remake of a 2004 J-horror. So this receives the treatment of us saying, does it deserve the 0% that it has on Rotten Tomatoes? It's not tomatoes, it's tomatoes. Let's call the whole thing off. So we have an extensive look at that, and the link is in the description below. Trust me, the jokes in it are fantastic. We have a really good review of it as well. Most importantly though, Ryan's editing, his post-production stuff, his score, absolutely fantastic. He completely nails it. So I mean, basically he's already texted me now actually. Oh, he must just heard me praising him. So everything about this is awful. Everything about the video is sensational, especially the writing. I do all the writing of it, and Ryan does all the kind of post-production stuff. But after it, oh, sorry, excuse me. Hello. Alright, so I forgot about that, yeah. Okay, and that too. Alright. Bye-bye. Sorry. Well, that was Ryan. Ryan did some of the writing too. Okay. See the bits that make you go ha 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 ha. Those are mine. The bits that make you go. That was Ryan. So, he's a co-writer. He's really a script editor. He's a script editor who wants to become a screenwriter, but just between you and me. Don't tell him. I don't think he even subscribes. So, one missed call. Oh boy. One missed opportunity. Seriously, it's a fantastic video. Ryan has surpassed himself, and if you enjoy my rabbiting on this channel, then please check out that video, because Ryan put in hours and hours and hours of work. And it is, on this channel we go for this lo-fi, no production value, no edits, the best parts are always the mistakes kind of vibe. Ryan's going for this uber production, slick, but still very much Ryan aesthetic. So we complement each other perfectly. Although we never compliment each other. That's another one of our great dichotomies. We frequently insult each other. So link in the description. Zero the Hero, episode 2, one missed call. Trust me, you do not need to have seen the movie. In fact, if you have, I'm sorry, but the episode is just. And the great thing is, I can say that because I only did the pre-production stuff, or assisted on it, whereas Ryan did all the post. So I can say how wonderful his work was there without being too arrogant. I'm never arrogant. I'm too wonderful for that. As is tradition, though, I never like to do these masturbatory achievement videos without at least giving an opinion on something, so you can see you've seen a review of something while we're sitting here. So what's sitting next to me just now is Bruce Springsteen, The Wild, the Innocent, the E Street Shuffle. It's terrific. It's just terrific. So your old CBS bag with the I'm sure it's on an old CBS 70s logo. Yeah, look at that for 70s, isn't it? Black capitals. Everybody will love black capitals. It's the future. This is 1973. God damn it. Yeah, Nixon just resigned. So this is the original E Street Band with David Sanchez still in it. Before Phantom Dan. Before Roy Bittan joined the band. So look at them. Look at the street toughs that they are. Look at the big man. Look at Clarence. Sensational album. Side 2 of this may be my favourite side of any record ever. It's only 3 tracks, but you get Incident on 57th Street, which I've seen it live, and it made me do a little pee-pee. Rosalita came out tonight, and New York City Serenade, which I've also seen live. That is the best 3-track sequencing I have ever seen in an album, ever heard in an album, and I adore it to bits. The Street Poet stuff from Bruce is such a departure. This is his second album, his second of 73. And unlike the first album, which is good, but it's very much Bruce with a rhyming dictionary at hand, this is very much the Street Poet. It's very much him doing slice of life stuff. And still with guys like David Sanchez and Vinny Lopez in the band before Max Weinberg. Before Stevie Van Zandt even, he was able to do a more, I don't want to say funk, but funky sound. So you have like the E Street Shuffle's got a much funkier sound than the more rock and roll sound that they would bring in a few albums, or one album's time, because Born to Run was next. Wow. 4th of July, Asbury Park, Sandy. Lovely kind of romantic song with which the Hollies covered. I shouldn't skip the E Street Shuffle though, because that's an insanely funk little track. It's so cool. Kitty's Back. Oh, isn't she just? That's a track. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. Kitty's back in town. Here she comes now. Kitty's back in. Oh, alright. Very much sets the template for those great E Street Band sing-along tracks, but not too sing-along where it's underwritten so that a silly audience can catch on. It's just brilliant. Wild Billy's Circus Story, okay, bit too much tuba on it for me. But then when you get to Incident on 57th Street, I mean, wow. I mean, Incident itself is very much a Romeo and Juliet love story. And this protagonist of it can't bring himself to stay away from the street life and settle down with a woman that loves him. And boy, Bruce puts that to the most beautiful music. You've just it's not just an incident, it is a life. It is that track just brings me to tears every single time. Incident 57th Street. So after that, You Need Something as a pick me up, and it segues straight into Rosalita, jump a little lighter, Senorita, come sit by my fire. Oh, Rosie, come out tonight, 'cause the record company, Rosie, just gave me a big advance. One of the great rockers, one of the more upbeat poppers of Bruce's career. And then New York City Serenade. What an album close. It sounds more like the closing of a career. It would be perfectly placed right at the end. Wow, absolutely wow. Billy, he's down by the railroad tracks, and it just goes through all these different little parts where it can be Dion and the Belmonts, it can be Lou Reed, but then it can be distinctly Bruce Springsteen. She won't take those corner boys, ain't got no money, and that's so easy. Just a sensational record. If you only know Born to Run, Born in the USA, etc., etc., check out the Wild, the Innocent, E Street Shuffle by Bruce and the E Street Band, the original E Street Band no less, because boy do they deserve some love. Not that Bruce has gone without love, I'm pretty sure he's quite famous. But specifically those first couple albums, I think he didn't start with Born to Run. That's the main message. Well, 12 minutes, which isn't bad for a thank you, a fake phone call from, a real phone call from Ryan, a plug for something we're both very proud of and worked very hard on Ryan's channel, and a quick review of Bruce Springsteen. That's not bad for 12 minutes and 54 seconds. So sincerely, folks, thank you very much for all your support over the last 10 months. It's been astonishing how kind people can be. To quote Randy Newman in Simon Smith and his Dancing Bear, it's just amazing how fair people can be. So thanks for giving me a shot. Thanks for sticking around. Most importantly, a lot of people haven't. Sometimes I check and the subscriber count goes down. It's usually after one of my bigger rants. But you like the rants, don't you? You're here for some of the rants. Some of those rants have been... Sometimes you lose 3 subscribers and gain 5 because of those rants. Yeah. Most importantly, stay very safe out there. Love and mercy, my dears. Love and mercy. I'll be back very soon with something remarkably uninteresting for you, no doubt, but we'll see if we can make it interesting. Love and mercy once more.